I'm just making sure. How you been doing?
Same.
That's good. You're doing good.
Yeah, they told me when I was in jail on the false charges. I'm just trying to figure things out. Tristan got hit with the car. I've been deprived of law enforcement. And when I was in jail
a long time ago. Do you know that, huh?
Your son got hit with a car?
Yeah. He said he all right.
Okay. But when I was in jail, I'm still going through it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Yeah. I told you. So.
What? Look, woman. You supposed to be going through something.
I'm just trying to tell you about my crisis.
What's going on with you?
Okay. What time is it now in the morning?
It's time for you to talk and get it over with.
Okay, so they told me that you had called the attorney that was bullying me when I was in jail on the false charges. Told me that you called them.
I did.
Okay.
Because your son wanted me to get you out of jail.
No, the attorney was setting me up, and I don't know why you didn't write me when I was terrorized for my life, getting tortured in jail.
I called to try to get you out of jail. That's what I called for.
Okay, well, they told me that they went all the way back in 2008 and took back those payments.
What that got to do with getting you out of jail? I'm just
showing you that the government's railroading me.
I know they are. I agree with you. You ain't the only one they railroading either. The government has been railroading people ever since they've been in government.
Okay, but the 2008 payments that they took back, and then they claim that they took back all the way in 2008 and it's 2022, the same payments that you're currently getting?
Who getting them? Where I get them from?
Oh, so now you stopped getting the Social Security benefits?
I don't get no Social Security benefits, man.
They told me that you got them, but you qualified.
What about it?
The Social Security Administration couldn't get their story straight.
You know how much money I get from Social Security?
I'm just trying to get clarity.
I'm gonna tell you.
No, I don't. I'm not asking that. I'm not asking that.
Oh, okay, because I'll tell you exactly how much it is. $400.
Okay. Okay, so multiple parties.
Who you know get to live off of $400?
I'm not being heard. I'm just trying to figure out why that they're lying about, multitude of people are lying about these Social Security benefits. Why would they claim that they took them back?
I'm gonna just say this. You should know why they lie. They in a government that don't do nothing but lie.
And then you told me last time I talked to you, I should have you went to the Social Security Administration. You stated that. And I should have a substantial amount.
No, I didn't say that to you. I said that to Tristan.
Okay, well, you said that there was a substantial amount that was supposed to be due. You went there, and now it has changed.
I pay back pay for a reason.
It doesn't make sense, sir, because if you were getting... I'm just trying to get clarity on...
Why are they not? Why are you still trying to get Social Security anyway?
So they claim that you had to pay it back, why are you getting it now?
I only get $400.
Okay, but it doesn't make sense if they're going all the way back and because of me
how much I'm supposed to get?
I don't understand why you keep calling me, starting arguments which is such pride.
I'm calling you to tell you a fact. You telling me about some people that's lying to you. So if they lying to you, how am I going to correct they lie?
No, I'm just trying to get down to the bottom of what's going on. So if you're getting current payment now,
all I know is
if you're getting current payment now, if you get current payments now, how in the world did they take them back in 2008?
Okay, listen to me close. Apparently you're not listening to me.
I don't understand why people call me at 7:12 a.m. and start arguments and cover for your own child getting hit with a car, which is sick.
For me to get $400 a month, that means they keeping $700. So if they keeping $700, where that $700 go to?
I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and I think that you're one of them. Anyway,
where that $700 going to? Ask them that. Ask them where that money that you're not giving to my husband.
Don't say that. I'm offended.
Oh,
You are not my husband.
Oh, well, your ex-husband.
Don't say that. That was not the...
Like I say your ex-husband in my head if I say it loud enough. If I don't say ex-husband, I get an ass whooping every time.
Well, good. She's right in doing that.
So anyway, ask him all that. Ask him where the $700 that y'all keeping from him.
I don't understand if you're getting current child Social Security payments.
I just told you.
Well, how could they lie and say that they went back into? This is fruitless. Is there a purpose for you calling this morning?
Yeah, it wasn't for this. That's for sure.
Yeah, you've been covering for crimes a long time, sir. Okay, so what is it?
The crimes I'm covering for is your crimes. You have a crime against nature.
Is there a purpose for your slander and repetitive calls to disturb
I need to know
and violate?
Who you work for.
I'm sorry?
Who you work for? You work from home.
Why? Are you taunting me because they tortured me and fired me in a scheme?
No, I'm trying to find me a job to work from home.
You've never been interested in working from home before?
I am now.
Oh, okay. I thought you were taunting me. That job terminated me.
No, I really want
out of corruption.
I really want to work from home.
Oh, they terminated me out of corruption? I don't have a job?
Out of corruption.
That's correct.
You was corrupt? Or they were corrupt?
You taunt me so much. Why did you not care that they had messed up my new wig at that location you took me to when you terrorized me on that graduation?
Look, you went up in there. The people were supposed to cut the back of your hair. You got them cutting on a wig.
That's not like what happened when you were violating me, threatening to put me out the car when I was already terrorized.
I told you to stop being such a pain in the butt.
That's not what happened. If they were cutting my wig, why was he if he was cutting the back, edging up the back of my head, why was he trying to blow dry a wig? It's synthetic.
I don't know why he was doing what he
was doing.
Well,
I mean, you would. I know. I was trying to inform you, and you threatened to put me out the car. They terrorized me at that barbershop.
Why you want to ask me why I do stuff? I know why I do things.
They ruined the wig. You terrorized me on the route to your son's graduation.
Yeah, because you was acting a butt.
And then you came out the bathroom when I was trying to tell people that I was getting tortured by the government, which you didn't want to hear. No family member.
That wasn't good to do.
Well, that was none of your business for me to tell people that I knew that I was getting tortured and my whole family and multitude of people were coming covered.
I'm not concerned with all that.
Well, it was none of your business to threaten to leave me in that area because I was telling people that my life was in jeopardy and you wouldn't accept it.
Did I leave you?
Well, you shouldn't have threatened me for begging for my life. It was none of your business that
was in my hand.
And that's why I was threatened because it was in your hands.
Whenever you with me, you know you all right. You already know that. You were the baddest man walking the face of the earth. Okay, so you called me at 7:12
to ask me where I work?
Yeah, I need to work. I need a job.
Oh.
I need a job bad.
So is there any resolutions on me getting tortured and,
Oh, the resolution to you getting tortured is to get back in church and get Jesus.
Oh.
That's the resolution.
Yeah, I suffered a lot of abuse and disregard. And remember, I told you to tell
church. But you got to get back in church and
I'm in church.
Jesus.
I'm in church.
Get back on Jesus bandwagon.
Do you go to church?
You were doing a lot better when you was on Jesus bandwagon.
I don't know why you keep slandering me. I go to church.
You do?
I do. You slandered me for a great while. Why would you do that and cover for such chaos?
Because.
And then call me and start argument, degrade, violate.
Jesus is our answer. That's all I know. I come to that resolve.
But I'm not being heard. The government's torturing me, and your child got hit with a car, and you keep covering for all of it.
All I know.
And then the Social Security went all the way back to take back payments from 2008 that you're currently getting now. They can't get their life straight along with you.
You've been through a lot, baby. You've been through a lot. And if it was me, I'd turn to Jesus.
I'm not being heard. I don't know why you keep slandering me and blatantly lying. Can't get your story straight. I am going to church. I'm not being heard.
Do you feel like Jesus?
I go to church. I'm not being heard. So the answer, So the answer to being terrorized is to go to church?
You're trying to get people to do what the Lord himself can only do. You can't get people to do what God does. They're not capable. They are incapable of acting anywhere close to the Lord.
Well, you have a lot of pull. Because that attorney definitely told me that you had called him and told me to go ahead and take those false charges.
Yeah, I told you.
But some kind of way, you know, I was being ignored, that I was terrorized, threatened by multiple inmates in jail, put in isolation, deprived of my constitutional right to go to court. I don't know why you're not hearing all of that, and you wanted me to take false charges.
For one reason and one reason only, so you can get your
I don't know. Well, why didn't y'all do anything about the furniture, the pictures, and everything that was lost in those false charges?
Ain't nobody can't do nothing about no furniture, no picture.
Well, apparently they came up there and took a TV. And then lied to me about it.
TV.
Yeah,
How they gonna take a TV?
They told me someone that got punished and then was sent to a nursing home and put out her own house for helping me. She told me that she wasn't supposed to tell me. She accidentally let it slip.
These crazy people on your team.
Yeah, you're one of them. You're one of them.
Leave them crazy people alone.
So back to what I was saying, she accidentally let it slip that my own kids went up there to pick up a TV and would not bond me out of jail with my own cash flow, getting terrorized in jail.
You should go to Jesus.
I don't know why you're covering for it again.
I think you should go to Jesus. That's the only.
Because I've had a lot of disturbing phone calls from you. And I'm just trying to get down to the origin why you consistently call and cover for crimes and then abusive in the process. In the process, are you taunting me?
Yeah.
Why would you call at 7:30 a.m. and taunt and cover for the government's crimes? Because I've had a lot of control relationships that were odd. So how did you meet my parents again?
How did I meet them?
Yes.
You don't know how I met your parents?
No.
You a lying ass. You know how I met your parents. Man.
I forgot how.
You want me to tell you how I met your parents?
Uh-huh.
I was driving along the interstate. A pallet fell off my truck. Your mama ran over my pallet. I turned around and gave her some help.
Okay.
That's how I met your parents.
But the car wasn't damaged. If a pellet fell off the car.
The car was damaged.
It didn't show any damage. It was weird.
I had to buy your mama a whole new rim because she had cracked the rim of her tire.
She said that. But anyway, they loved you to death. And I was telling them, you know, I had questions and I thought that there were red flags. And they were telling me I didn't have sense and I didn't know how a good man looked.
I was a good child of the Lord.
A demon. So they told me I did not know, and I didn't have a lot of sense. I didn't. They were correct. But they said that I didn't recognize a good man. Yeah, I didn't recognize you being a good man.
Why not?
Because you aren't.
My wife right today.
And I'm glad you got one.
And I'm definitely glad it's not me. She had to go through the same thing you went through. Recognizing who she got.
Well, I'm glad she got you. I was so relieved and happy to see that you are married.
She see now I had me a good man. I should have stayed with my man.
Okay.
Now she back at home where she belongs. We sleep under the tree together.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Better her than me.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you called me to ask me about my job. You called me to ask me where my sister was. And then you called me to cover for crimes.
How do I do that anyway? Find jobs that I can work from home.
So back to why they went all the way back to take back Social Security benefits in 2008. You told me that I had a lot that I was going to get.
I ain't told you nothing.
Okay, well you said you don't want to take responsibility. Tristan said it. I don't know why y'all are scared to be honest.
I told Tristan to go get his money because you getting his money and you don't deserve to get his money.
That's a blatant lie. They schemed so I wasn't getting my money and he wasn't getting his. So he went down and they're so corrupt they schemed to where your child could not get money and you keep covering for the crimes. The same person that my parents told me was a good man and coerced me to date. And I didn't have a lot of sense. And I did. I said I think there's red flags about this man. But back to why you thought that your son would get to Social Security benefits. And you told him to go get them. And then the Social Security Administration conned so your own child couldn't get Social Security benefits. And you cover for it.
I got Red Bulls already. I got them at the grocery store.
Right.
Hold on.
So back to, if you thought you told your son to go up and get Social Security benefits.
Yeah, because he kept calling.
What year did you tell him to do this?
I don't know what year it was.
It had to have...
Probably the year after he graduated.
Okay, so that had to have been like 2018 or 2017.
Well, whatever year it was.
Okay, so at 2017, 2018, you were aware that he should have been eligible for Social Security benefits all the way back from 2008.
No, he don't get no 2008. You was getting a check already.
No, I was not. I was not. That's when I'm trying to establish the pattern that the Social Security Administration is committing crimes. So they did not give me the check all the way from 2008. That money stacked up. You told your own child to go get that Social Security benefits, and you played games and didn't want me to get it hung up in my face and covered for me not having access to funds in a crisis.
I told him that if he need money, he need to take that money from you.
That's pretty sick. It makes me want to vomit that my parents hooked me up with such a psycho. So anyway, you told your own child that you couldn't help them in the crisis to go to the Social Security Administration. That also robbed him out of funds in the crisis. The same child that got hit with a car.
That boy ain't dead. That little car ain't hurt him.
And to think that my parents hooked me up with you, and when I had red flags and tried to end the relationship, they said, don't do it, that's a good man.
Let me tell you something.
And my mom's strange, odd behavior, getting arrested and then want to talk about it, told me to come get her, and then want to tell me where she was at. Just odd behavior by a lot of family members. Their checks, problems with their checks, just a lot of people, weird behavior.
You know your mom and them was popping checks on you from the time you
I don't know why you would keep lying to cover for crimes.
I'm not lying to cover no crimes. Your mom and them was crying, but a crime in and of itself.
No, my dad was a minister. Why would you slander them and lie?
Your daddy was a crime. He still was committing crimes.
What crimes?
That's a bad check. That's still a crime.
So, who told you my parents were writing bad checks? Who told you my parents were writing bad checks?
You.
I didn't say to tell you that.
Yes, you did.
My mom did give me a bad check before, but I didn't say
to write you a check, and it'll bounce every time.
I didn't say every time, but she did write me bad checks just like you. Gave me a check and your payroll check for the house, and then you stopped payment on it.
I'm gonna write you a bad check.
I don't understand why you would have write a check, give me your payroll check, and then stop payment on it out of malice.
No, you doggone right. I'm gonna stop payment on it. And you ain't paying no bill.
Why would you slander me again?
Because you wasn't paying bills with my check.
That's a blatant lie. Anyway, moving forward to the chaos my parents hooked me up with. So my mom said, and she was distraught and told me she had got arrested. And that was very out of character for her to get arrested.
Your mom got arrested?
Yeah, she told me she got arrested, and she told me to come get her. She couldn't even talk.
Who?
My mom.
When she got arrested?
Well, you're deflecting. So she couldn't talk. She was so distraught and tortured and terrorized.
So I'm saying, so when did she get arrested?
Oh, it was a long time around the time that they hooked me up with the chaos.
Well, goddamn, I know about all that. I don't know nothing about all that.
Well, you slandered and lie about everything else. So when they hooked me up with you, and then tried to keep me to stay with you when I wanted to end the relationship with you, and then I had no common sense at all and listened to them.
bill or something.
So then she got arrested. I don't know why you cover for my mom's arrest.
I don't know nothing about your mom getting no arrest.
I'm telling you now, you're covering for it. I'm trying to figure things out. Like you've been covering up for a multitude of crimes. So she got.
Trying to wrote a bad check, got arrested for it. Knowing her.
I'm just trying to figure out why they want me to talk to such chaos. And then I had to look through the chaos that they fixed me up with and tried to coerce me to be with and see if that had something to do with her false arrest. So you're covering for it again. Can I please tell you what happened to my mom? This is serious. And you played games and covered for a lot of serious things for years.
And your mom wrote bad checks to everybody, even the church.
I don't know why you slander again, blatant lies.
She wrote them bad checks to the church too.
That's a lie. You're sick. Anyway, that she had the false arrest when she hooked me up with the chaos. I don't know why you cover for that. So she had the false arrest and then told me to come pick her up. She barely could talk. I was driving all across town because she was giving me real weird directions. Why would you keep covering for things? Let me finish talking. So she had me going all across town to pick her up.
You must be ready to talk this mom.
So she had me drive all across town, and then when I drove all across town, I was going somewhere vital. Then she tells me that my dad's picking her up.
So where you living at?
So then, here's the thing. You did that. You had me drive all across town to come meet you at Walmart at a whole brand new location. All across town. And you did the same thing.
What's wrong with that?
In fact, a couple people had me drive all the way across town.
What's wrong with that?
And then have meet them and waste my time in avenues, and I didn't even meet them. So why did you tell me to drive all the way across town to Walmart to come meet you out the blue, which was odd?
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, my supervisor didn't think it was anything wrong with technical support hanging up in my face 5 times.
I don't see nothing wrong with you driving across town to meet somebody.
Well, when they don't show up and have me meet, I go spin my wheels driving across town. I think that's rude and problematic.
So where you living at?
I live the same thing.
I need to come see you.
Oh, you want to come see me and you're married?
I don't need to see you like no sexual see you.
Is it safe for me to come see you if you cover for such extreme events?
I know
and you let someone try to blow dry my wig getting a haircut?
It probably wouldn't be safe with my wife around. She's a kind of crazy person.
And you let someone blow dry my wig? Why do they need to blow dry my wig cutting my hair? That you took me to ruin my wig. And it was ruined.
You wanted your hair to look crazy up under your wig.
I don't understand why you condone them blow drying my wig to do a edge up. It didn't make a lot of sense for them to ruin my cute, stylish wig that I had got and then had to go back to this ugly blonde wig.
Stop complaining.
I don't understand why Barbara needed to blow dry my hair to give me an edge up. And then you threatened to put me out the car for not understanding and reporting the government's abuse.
You had me buying everything.
That was really nice of you to buy everything, but I just didn't appreciate you terrorizing me on the route.
Stop acting like it was nice. Stop complaining.
That was really nice. You did hook me up and you did make a lot of purchases. You replaced that wig, but I don't appreciate you threatening to put me out, covering for that man ruining my wig.
You just still gotta find something to complain about.
I don't understand why you would cover for that man, that stranger that ruined my wig.
Why you can't just
and threatened to put me out the car to cover for it, abandoning me in the street when my life was already in jeopardy.
Your life ain't never been in jeopardy. That's why you still walking around breathing today.
Someone just hit me in April at my daughter's house. I get gang stopped and someone hit the car.
April is, it's almost April again.
And they keep doing their schemes every day. And then people that are in my environment cover for crimes that happen to me and bully me and violate and scheme and time.
Somebody that hit you. Somebody hit you, they sue them.
Okay, back to the Social Security Administration. So you told your child to go up there and get Social Security benefits. Now the Social Security benefits.
Take it out your name. I said take it out your name.
And then you lied and slandered me and said that I was doing things with the Social Security benefits I wasn't getting.
I ain't never told no nothing.
You just said that you told him your mom is not doing the right thing with the payments that I wasn't getting.
Yeah, that's what I
Now
told.
the Social Security Administration is so corrupt, they have concocted, you get the benefits, you get the benefits. And you were not aware that you were not getting, that they have concocted that we owe. So if you get the benefits.
I'm paying for it right now.
Well, we're not getting them.
Well, then you're not supposed to get them. The boy grown.
Okay, nothing, because you keep covering for life. You said you're paying for it right now.
I'm paying back pay, man.
If you're getting Social Security benefits, how are you paying back pay?
Because they don't give me all of it. What you supposed to do, you don't understand. They can't take all the goddamn money. I just told you the people give me $400 a month. Out of $1,000 and something dollars, they keeping $600. So what? You got the information you need. What do you keep trying to play like you get stealing information?
Okay, it doesn't make sense. If you're getting benefits, hold on, because you don't have a lot of common sense. If you're getting benefits, how did they take the benefits?
Let me say it again. Stop being stupid.
I don't know why you slander me, degrade me, and violate me.
$1,000 a week. If you make $1,000 a week.
If you're getting the benefits now, how did they take them?
If a motherfucker give you $400, what the fuck you gonna say?
If you're getting money,
right?
You have been covering up for crimes a long time, sir. Degrading me and violating me. Listening to my parents was a very, very big mistake. I'm not going to talk to you anymore. You keep covering for crimes. $400
out of $1,000, that means I'm not getting everything.
Torturing me, conning for years. Anyway, is there anything that you want to taunt about? Anything else?
You want to be
Did you want to taunt and violate me? Why would you cover for crimes that the government's committing? Why would you cover for crimes the government is committing?
Everybody in this world get tortured. Everybody in this world got bad shit happen to them.
If you're getting Social Security benefits now, how did they take them back?
You need Jesus. You don't need to go to no fucking church. You need Jesus himself.
Bye.
You need a personal relationship with the Lord.